this is the measurement chart that we're going to be using to draft the arm. So as you can see here, the top measurements here are the actual measurements of the arm, which I'll talk about in a moment. So this is what we will use to draft the arm. So this here, this is calculations for a sleeve. So here, the bodice armhole, this is the bodice that you're actually going to be making a sleeve for. Then what you want to do is you want to subtract this measurement here from this to determine the wearing ease added to the bodice armhole that you're drafting the sleeve for. So in our case, 2 inches is the wearing ease that we add. So now we want to fill in the arm bicep here into this slot here, and then we bring this 2 inches of wearing ease and add it to the arm bicep. And what that does is it will give you the minimum sleeve bicep. You can go longer, but you may not go shorter. So if you want to use the directions that we're learning how to draft the arm in drafting an actual sleeve, it's really just a matter of adding the wearing ease to your measurement calculations. The drafting is all the same. So next, let me discuss the measurements themselves. The first measurement in this system is what I call the shoulder joint. If we were drafting what's called a moulage, I would call this the armhole. But since we're drafting a sleeve, we need to measure the shoulder joint itself. This is measured snug right up under the arm, and you don't really include wearing ease. You can have a finger underneath the tape, but really I just like to overlap the tape, as you can see on the top. So that would be the shoulder joint measurement. From here, we want to measure the sleeve length. So you put the tape right at the top on the prominent bone on the shoulder, and as you can see, we're bringing it down behind the arm and hooking it over the elbow, and eventually we will land at the prominent bone on the wrist. In this particular photograph, I would call her sleeve length 24 inches. While you have the tape in place, you want to note the distance from the shoulder to the prominent bone in the elbow. If you forget to measure this, generally the elbow length is 9 to 10 inches shorter than the sleeve length. To take the bicep measure, you want to place the tape midway between the underarm and the elbow, and you want the arm flexed 90 degrees. This makes the bicep a little bigger. So this is your bicep measure. And finally, the wrist measurement. The wrist measurement is measured over the prominent bone, as you can see in the photograph here. And generally, for women, generally the wrist measurement is 6 inches. If you just need kind of a number to hang your hat on, 6 inches is your measurement. So now we have the measurements, then we can proceed with drafting the arm for this dress form.